Internet?
What's up, baby?
Oh, good.
They didn't get no continuance today. Fuck
No
yes.
continuance. No need for discovery.
Well, he didn't have a right to ask for discovery.
He didn't have a right to ask for discovery.
He said he couldn't enter his exhibits because they were videos, but then he had a transcription of me ready to go.
Yeah, he tried to say like he didn't have time to
Oh, what a
transcribe
bitch.
thousands of hours of evidence that he has. Yet he provided a transcript of a 23-minute video
Yeah.
of bullshit.
He said
He said that we put up his Nick's phone number to his parole officer, which never fucking happened.
that Seth Rogers, his biggest argument was Seth Rogers. He's a deputy sheriff, and we endangered him by calling him the P word.
He works at the sheriff's office. I'm
You
like,
never called him the P word.
Right. And that we all accused him of murder and how dangerous that
No.
is. It was so
Ooh.
annoying to have to sit through that shit. It really was.
Oh, I was gonna say, and you got to be quiet the whole time. Holy fuck, that would have drove me nuts.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
one of the things that Tom said, it was worse than reading Pride and Prejudice in 8th grade, and it actually made the lawyer chuckle. She said, "Oh, really?"
Yeah. Now,
So okay, so did they throw it out? Are you guys good? What's up?
she has to look over everything.
He's going to look at all
Yeah.
the case laws that they cited.
And then my attorney said, when you're reading this, you're going to see that it was AI generated. It was all the, what did he say?
I
All
wrote it
the
down.
answer-
100% A.
100% artificial, 0% intelligence.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Lesniak tried to defend that malicious tones or malice, which is bullshit.
He said, I've been what did he say? I mean, I was a prosecutor for years, Your Honor. They all looked horrible. They all had huge bags under their eyes, man. They looked big.
Listen, I'm just saying this as my opinion, and only my opinion. But in my own observation, Nick does not look well.
No, you would think he was fighting some type of disease. He looks that bad.
Yeah,
Oh
bad.
my god, really?
Very
He's got the
bad.
flu.
And then
No.
of course they brought up, Julie is in her army
Yeah,
gear,
we saw that.
and he's like, they said that she's not real military. Do you know what damage that does to her? They have more audience than an Inquirer. And he waves back to her and is like, what, because you're wearing, you know what I mean? And oh my God, how many times did we tell her, we believe you're fucking military?
I don't
Right.
even know her.
That.
I don't even know her.
She looked bad. Yeah, she was rough looking. And then they kept saying we were live streaming, bro. So they kept
They
stopping.
took our phones.
Somebody had to have been.
No,
Somebody
no,
was-
it wasn't live
No.
streaming. We sent the
Nobody was
photos.
live streaming.
Nobody was
anything.
live
We only had a
streaming.
picture up.
Yep,
Yes,
they
it.
interrupted court twice saying that we were live streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, what a fucking
then-
cunt.
And then Julia's like, well, they took a picture of me. It's right here. And she's showing the guard thing. And they're like, okay, that's not live streaming.
Yeah.
No, it's just
Like,
a picture, yeah.
The picture before court started. And then I'll tell you
Right.
what, when Hong walks, his ass jiggles.
He wanted to call me an avocado.
He's a jiggle butt.
Jiggle.
butt.
They're so weird. They all left and then they went back in.
They're gonna go talk about how they miserably failed
They're
their
probably gonna
pleading.
go get a hold of the judge because he was out in the hallway like, oh, if you need a Republican vote, let me know. Remember we walked out there?
Baby,
She's
what
a
was-
Democrat.
Say that again.
She said that the judge she's got to go look at the case law that they attached, and she did not make a ruling. But there's no.
So it's under
continuance.
advisement. That's what I said.
Right.
They're gonna take it under advisement.
Right.
Yeah, it's under advisement, and she's got to go look at the original pleading. The lawyers specified to look at paragraph 65 of the complaint, which they stated there was no basis.
Okay.
Perfect. So now we just wait for the judge to come back.
And
Yep.
did the judge give you any kind of a what they thought how long it would take, a day,
No,
a week?
there's
No,
no
there's There's no timeline. The judge can take however long they need to.
Okay. Okay.
Remember with Betty when they did ours? When
I
they
know,
was
but I
under
didn't know if the
advisement, and then we
judge
got the
said-
stuff back and it came back dismissed with prejudice.
Right. Well, I didn't know if the judge said in court it'll be about a week. Some judges will do that. Well, good.
Yep, no
All
ruling.
right, take a deep breath.
You know what? I'm happy for them.
I am too.
I would say by my observation and what I witnessed and what I heard and the reaction of the judge, I'll say that I think she's going to throw their filing out.
Now we just wait.
My attorney said she was very engaged.
Your attorney said who was engaged?
The
What?
judge was very engaged.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Well,
So-
and the judge is probably looking at this like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, she said that she basically said, like, this is crazy. I think she thought it was crazy too.
Yeah.
There were many moments. She had a lot of sass. Let's see.
Yeah, she did. She definitely put Lesniak in his place a few times.
Good. Sounds like he needs that. I mean, in my
Yeah.
opinion, from what was said, it sounds like he was completely unprepared.
Yeah, so
Yep.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay. Are your attorneys happy with the outcome? What did they say to the judge?
well, there is no outcome yet, but I feel like the attorneys were pleased with their own presentation and how things went.
Good.
Good deal. Fucking right. I
Good.
feel like it's a success for y'all, for real.
Yep.
We'll
No
wait. We'll wait and see what the
continuance.
judge says,
No
but I feel like this is
discovery.
good. Good vibe.
The fact that she said motion for discovery denied. You had an opportunity to put in your exhibits, which were publicly stated as what? Sealed? They were never sealed. They were never submitted. They were never accepted. They were never transcribed and resubmitted. And there was plenty of time to do it.
Wow. So yeah, in my opinion, basically they're doing this shit just to cost y'all money because they're not
Yeah.
taking it serious, in my opinion.
One of the
Yep.
biggest things that my attorneys argued was a text message. So we entered in one piece of evidence today, which was a text message that Tony Mathis sent me that said, paraphrasing, "I'm going to sue you civilly. I don't even care if I win. I just want you to pay for it."
Yep. I remember you talking about that one.
Yep. And Betty said the same shit. We put ours in same shit.
Yep.
And that's what it is. That's basically what they're doing.
Yep.
In my opinion, that is exactly what they're doing.